bananas and avocados. Hey, it's Imani Divine. Welcome back to my channel, Just Divine. As you can see, we're back in my kitchen for another experiment. Well, can I call this an experiment? Yeah, I'm calling it an experiment because today I'm going to try to make a blood orange cake. One day I was just looking through recipes and I found a blood orange cake recipe and I was like, really? People make cakes out of blood oranges or blood orange flavored cakes? Whatever. I just didn't know they existed. And there are so many different kinds. People make blood orange custards and blood orange sheet cakes and blood orange vanilla bean something cake. So I decided I'm going to try to make my own today. I don't quite know what I'm doing, which is why I'll be using box mix instead of trying to make it from scratch. Plus, it'll make it easier for me in post when I start to type out measurements and stuff, because ain't nobody trying to do all that. I just want to give you, just this experiment, boom. No, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm hoping it'll turn out good. Honestly, I don't think I've ever even tried blood orange, so I hope I like it. Yeah. So first things first, unlike my last baking video, I'm going to preheat the oven. Normally, I would set it to 350, but our oven's being weird. So I'm gonna set it to 325. If you have a normal oven, set it to 350 if you're gonna bake along with me. And we're also gonna grease and flour our baking pans. And again, this is not a tutorial. I don't really know what I'm doing. But do I ever? All right, now it's time to get to the food. First, we are going to take our blood oranges and cut them. We need 1 cup of blood orange juice. So I'm just gonna cut it right down the middle. Oh, bloody. You see that? Wow. And squeeze it in. Make sure you don't let any seeds get in there. If you do, take them out. I'm hoping 2 oranges is all we're gonna need, but it looks like we might need a little bit more than that. So as you can see, it did not fill up to 1 full cup, which kind of figured it wouldn't, but I was still hoping it would. So I'm going to cut it with some orange juice, some lovely Jugo de Naranja, just to give it a little bit more of that citrus flavor and hopefully cut any bitterness that might be in there. And because it's a cake, you want it to be 1 cup. I'm gonna bring it closer so I don't spill it, hopefully. Yeah. That's such a pretty color. Boom, 1 cup of liquid for our cake. Next, we're going to throw everything in the mixer and get to mixing. Just kidding. I'm done. First thing we're gonna do is add the dry ingredients. Starting with our classic white Duncan Hines. You're probably wondering how I got here. I'm struggling. Okay. Next, we're gonna add Jell-O vanilla pudding. I spilled it, but that's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those things. Wow, I really made a mess. That makes me so sad. And then I was reading online that there are certain spices that pair very well with blood orange. So since we're experimenting anyway, I'm going to add some nutmeg. I'm still thinking about the turmeric, and I want to add chili powder, but I don't know. Does chili powder work well with nutmeg? I'm gonna Google it. As you can now see, I have been mixing for a little bit. Let's zoom on in there. It's starting to look pretty good. Why don't we taste it? It smells good. It's very fragrant, very citrusy. It's kind of thick. I'm gonna let it mix a little bit more after this, but I just want to taste it. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. It's like you get the citrus at first, but then it kind of leaves off. It's like not an aftertaste, but like I don't know. It's like You know, you dating somebody and you like you meet them and you're like, oh my gosh, we have so many things in common, and you like them for like a week, and then after that you're like, you weren't as great as I thought you were. You really just lack a punch. Like, I need some oomph in my life. That's what this feels like. So I'm thinking I'll add some zest. I'm gonna add some zest. I'm going to use the blood oranges we already used, because I mean, why not use the whole part, you know? Use everything. And you want to be careful when zesting, because you don't want to get to the white part. That's what makes things bitter, is the white part of the fruit. Whether that be an orange or a grapefruit or a blood orange, if you're zesting a citrus fruit, be careful not to zest to the white part. Using the fruit that's already been cut makes it a little harder, so try to use a fruit that you haven't cut yet. But again, I just want to use, you know, what I got. Ain't no woman like the one I got. So we're just gonna pull it on back up and let it spin. Okay, yes, this is what we want. Look at how it just flows. It's all creamy. That means we are ready. We are ready. I trust the flavor. I trust the flavor, because the thing is, when you bake a citrus cake, the flavor intensifies as it cooks, especially if you use the zest of the fruit. So, yeah, I trust it. We're gonna pour this bad batter into the pan. Zzz. And these are 8-inch pans, for anyone who was wondering. Okay, so 30 minutes is up, and they're very interesting. They're a lot lighter than I thought they were gonna be. So I'm gonna stick a knife in the middle. Come here. I don't want to stick an entire knife. I wish I had something smaller, but we're gonna go in. It could cook a little bit while longer. So yeah, I'm gonna let it cook a little while longer. It should be nice and brown on the top. We're not there yet. I'm gonna leave it for 10 more minutes. Oh, now that looks so much better. Look how brown they are. I mean, still a little bit yellow in the middle, but yeah, this is much better. So I think I'm gonna take them out now. Silly me, I totally forgot we had toothpicks, and that's what I could have tested them with, but that's okay. Here they are, fresh out the oven. You can see them much better now, now that the oven's not in the way. I'm proud. It smells so good. I'm excited, I can't wait. But in the meantime, as they cool, I have gathered blood orange, water, cornstarch, sugar, and a lemon in this saucepan. Now, I did not measure any of this. I know for sure I used 2 blood oranges, the 2 blood oranges we used earlier. I just took all the pulp out, cut it up some, and then everything else I just kind of poured in, because the recipe that I was going off of didn't give measurements. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm gonna boil it, and then hopefully that'll be my fresh fruit filling. I am struggling. Oh my gosh. Okay, you see this? I wanted this to be my little fruit, whatever. And so it was coming together, I guess, but it was really bitter. And I was like, I don't want this to taste bitter. I want it to be, you know, sweet, fruity, so on and so forth. And so I was like, okay, let me add some more sugar. But then I was like, nah, I don't want it to be too sugary. So then I was like, okay, let me add some salt. Well, it cut the bitterness, but now it's too salty. So I'm just say forget it. I'm gonna just do it without the sauce. Let's frost it. We're finally going to make our frosting. We are making a cream cheese blood orange frosting. Child, and again, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to start off with some butter, some cream cheese, both of which should equal 16 ounces, if you want to get into measurements now. And of course, powdered sugar. I think I'm supposed to measure that, but again, oh well. I know, hot mess. And don't tell my mama, but a little bit of pure vanilla extract. And then you just cream it all together. And now it's warmed up a little bit, I'm gonna start adding in the blood orange juice. Wow, ASMR for you. Also, my mom came down and tried my little fruit stuff. And she said that it wasn't that bad. She said because the cake is already sweet that it might work. So I'm gonna put the filling on half the cake. Okay, so mistakes were definitely made. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. But you also know that we throw perfection to the wind around here. So we're just gonna do what it does and put it together. So we are going to start with the middle bit. Oh, I guess I should have used this. We're just gonna pop that on there, spread it around. See, look at that. That's chunky. That's real chunky. So again, learn from my mistakes. Let me move that out the way. Sorry, y'all. That is a-okay. I'm excited. It smells so good. As you know, I decided I'm only going to put the fresh fruit filling on one half. Okay, we're gonna see what that's like. My mom encouraged me, so I'm gonna listen to her. She's the cake baker in this house, and the reason why I have all this stuff just ready. Ooh, don't fall off. Okay, I wish I would have evened out the cake, but again, turn perfection to the wind, okay? As long as it tastes good, that's all I really care about. Okay, that's about half. Oh, but then the cake's gonna be uneven. Ah! I know, I'll just put more filling, right, on this side. That way it'll be even. Dang, I should have used that. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Yeah, pump it up. Ooh, pretend like you didn't see that. All right, let's go, second layer, boom. Do I want it to be flat on top? I do. I want it to be flat on top. So I'm gonna just lay that on, like so, like that. Wow, but it don't look that bad. I'm gonna keep going. Put that to the side. Boom. This looks so funny, oh my gosh. I wanted it to look better than this. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's okay. Next time I'll know. Yeah, it'll have that, you know, rustic feel to it. Making a mess, that's what I do best. All right, what do we think? No, for real, what do we think? What do you think? Let me know. Leave your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, I think that's it for the icing. I think I'm just gonna put on my decorations now. Yeah, this is really rough, but I'm okay with it. It's not like, you know, too rough that it looks like you don't want to eat it, you know? You ever seen those kinds of cakes? I'm looking at it through the camera and it's just a little bit crooked, but that's all right. Again, it's still gonna get ate, I hope. So I made a little glaze. I just want that to go on top. Come on. Okay, I guess I needed a little bit more. Just to give it some color, but it's... Okay, that wasn't quite how I wanted it to go. Oh well. Wait, oh, I think the cake is cracking. That's why it looks like that. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should just stay out the kitchen. Wow. Okay, that's cute. And then I cut up some slices of blood oranges. I'm thinking I take the slices and decorate it. So like, they're not even Órale. Let's see. Just try to make this even. Like that. Okay, okay. And we can do that, right? Right? And then I'll take the little one, or the round one. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Who let me do this? This is a hot mess. And then, can I fold it? Boom. Oh, that's not cute. Ah! No! Yo! I'm looking at it and it really doesn't look that bad if you ask me. I mean, it's falling apart and I'm losing time. So I think I'm gonna just take some pictures real quick for the thumbnail, cut it up, take a taste, and we'll end this video. It's cutting time. I honestly don't even know which side to cut from because, I mean, I don't remember which side is the side of the filling. So maybe I'll just cut all of it. Hey yo, I got the side with the filling. Okay. I like to eat my cakes from the bottom up, just for like a flavor thing. Okay, the cake by itself, super moist with hints of citrus. Yeah, okay. Then for the filling, you know, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's a little salty to me still, but someone else might like it. Yeah. So I made a lot of mistakes, but I kind of did that. Shout out moms for direction on how to make this cake. I kept saying that I wanted to do it, and she is a cake baker, okay? She has gone to culinary school and everything. She was like, here, let me tell you what to do. She was trying to save me from looking like a fool, but here we are. Yeah, altogether, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna cut another piece, a piece without filling. And for our final test, without I mean, I guess I did already taste it, the top part. Oh well. I'm gonna say that the filling definitely does add to it. It just enhances it a little more, because like depending on the cream cheese, if you have big chunks in your piece, it tastes mostly like cream cheese than it does citrus or blood orange. So yeah, maybe I should have done the whole cake with the filling. It's interesting for sure. Let's go see what mom thinks. Hi mom, sorry I know you're working, but can you try the cake please?
Hi.
Look at all those degrees, this one.
What are you talking about?
It's a beautiful thing. I'm just bragging on you, humble brag. Which piece was that? Was that with the filling or without?
With the filling.
Thoughts?
A little tarty.
Okay.
Okay, the one without the filling I really like.
Do you?
Yes, it has a good balance of the sweet and the tart, and it's very moist. So very good.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
I did it again, folks. Another video in the kitchen completed and not perfected. I actually had a lot of fun making it, and I really did enjoy it. If I didn't like it, like y'all would know, because I'm really doing these reactions and things like right off. And if I mess up, I mess up. At this point, you should know. Like, I'm no shame. No shame. We all make mistakes. If you're interested in trying this recipe, or will try this recipe, or have tried this recipe, let me know how it goes for you, or how it went, what you thought about it. I would just love to know your thoughts. Thank you again for joining me for this video and in my kitchen with my bananas and avocados. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can watch another one of my baking videos here. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Catch you next time. Bye. You can watch another one of my baking videos over here. Oh!